bits and pieces. We don't give him our whole heart. That's why I think this represents our whole heart and not just different people. Because we close off parts of our heart. And we're shallow in some areas of our lives. We're willing in some areas of our lives. We're distracted in some areas of our lives. It represents our whole heart. So what do we do? What is our next steps? And this is where the next verses come. This is where the next verses come. It says, first is to shine God's light in every part of our heart. Shine God's light in every single part of your heart. It says in verse 17, Jesus says that, for nothing is hidden that will not be made manifest, nor is anything secret that will not be known and come to light. We try to hide things from God all the time, don't we? We hide our sin, we hide our bitterness, we hide our frustrations, we hide from God all the time. But you know the amazing thing is? We can't hide. We think we are hidden, but we can't hide. And this passage is saying, it's going to be exposed anyways. Shine like God's light into every area, every part of your heart. Take care of the different soils, because you know what? With a little bit of tilling and with a little bit of weeding and with a little bit of work, the path can become good soil. The soil and the thorns can become good soil. That on top of the rock, we can break up that rock, and that could be good soil. We shine God's light into every part of our heart. The next is we exercise or grow in our faith. You know that muscles, when we don't exercise our muscles, they become flabby, don't they? They become flabby. The same is true with our relationship with God. No exercise in our relationship with God equals a flabbiness faith. Exercise in our faith, we are stronger. When the trials and tribulations come, we can take a stand. We'll have that in our lives. Jesus says it this way, take care then how you hear, for to the one who has, more will be given. When we are learning, he will continue to teach us and guide us. And from the one who has not, even what he thinks he has will be taken away. This is talking about growing in our faith. That's what he's talking about here. It is one of those passages that are kind of difficult to understand, but Jesus says, you know what? You take the steps in learning my character and my goodness, and you read your Bible, and you pray, and you are engaged in spiritual disciplines, and you come up with a spiritual game plan in your life, guess what? I am going to show up. And I'll teach you more. As you learn more, I'll teach you more. But if you're not willing to do that, what you think you have, you can quote the scriptures, you can do this, you can do that, but you don't engage in that, what you think you have, the head knowledge, not going to amount to much. So we are to exercise and grow in our faith. In this whole sermon series, we always come and land on this, don't we? About reading our Bibles, and about praying, and about spiritual disciplines. I think the reason is because God is closer than you think, and he's given us these resources that are in our grasp. We just have to do it. We just have to do it. And it's not saying, oh, I don't read my Bible every day. I guess I have to go home and read my Bible for an hour a day. That's not what I'm saying. If you don't read your Bible, 5 minutes. Do 5 minutes. Start there. Start there. And God will give you more. He'll teach you more. Cool thing on my BlackBerry, I just downloaded a Bible version. A Bible software on my BlackBerry. It's really cool because now I can take the Bible anywhere. And we went out and we had actually, I ordered Chinese and I had my phone and I was waiting. I hit that thing and I started reading the passages. And then the sermon preparation, I started reading it over and over and over again. It was right there. The technology is that you can have the Bible on your phones. These are resources that you can just grab and take and use. So exercise or grow in your faith. The last thing that we need to do is to put our faith in action. Put our faith in action. When we have willing hearts and we are being used by God, the crop, the yield yields 100-fold, Jesus tells us. He tells us it yielded 100-fold. Then you look at Luke chapter 8, verse 16. The one, after lighting a lamp, covers it in the jar. There's no one that lights a lamp and puts it under a jar or puts it under a bed. No. He puts it on a stand so that those who enter it may see the light. Those who enter your life can see the light of Christ. And you can engage in and pray for those spiritual appointments to share Jesus with those around us. So what are you really trusting God to do through you? Are you trusting Him to do a lot? Are you trusting Him to do a little? I'm trusting God's going to use us for a lot. Who are you sharing your faith with? Jesus ends this whole passage with this. You want to know God's will for your life? Jesus sums it up. So his last words in this passage. My mother and my brothers are those who hear the word of God and do it. And do it. Put your faith in action. What is your life going to look like? Putting your faith in action. That you're working on all parts of the ground of your heart so that they all can be willing. And that you can all be fruitful parts of your heart. That you're giving your whole heart to God. Not just parts of it, but your whole heart. And you're growing in your faith. Because you're developing a spiritual plan. And you're chopping away and working at these different soils and these different grounds in your heart. What is your life going to look like in 6 months? You know what? God can do amazing things in your life. God is closer than you think. We just have to grab it. Imagine what Grace Family will be like. That we continue to be a safe place. That people can come in. And we can work on the grounds of our hearts. That we are listening to God. And we're listening with our hearts as individuals and collectively. That we continue to become a deep church. Where we reproduce passionate followers of Jesus throughout the whole Down River area and beyond. God is speaking. We have to listen with our hearts. Let's pray. And Jesus, we just thank you and praise you that we have the opportunity to listen with our hearts. And God, things get in the way. We have hard hearts. Or we have distracted hearts. Or we have shallow hearts. God, we want to have willing hearts. Continue to work in us so that we can have willing hearts. Every aspect of our heart is willing. Jesus, I just pray that those who don't know you this morning, if you don't know Him, if you've never come to a point in your life that say, I want Jesus to be in my life, that you've never opened up your heart, this portion of the prayer is for you. I said in my sermon that all it is a prayer away. Just asking God to come in, opening up your heart. If that's you, just pray this prayer after me. Dear Jesus,